Well, folks, I just felt like sitting around today, and I will. Okay, that's there. That's there. That's there. That's there. We're back in Brazil, North Brazil. Excuse me, picked up a cargo. And we're driving to Uruara. And then we'll, I don't know. Then we'll head, I don't know, wherever we can. Something far. Is that what I have for options, actually? I'm not sure how much difference this really makes, but let's see. Job length. Long. Okay. So. Why are we not shifting? Ooh, that's why. Do I have a 6-speed? Probably. Oh, I think I'm going to be lazy, you know? I'm feeling in a lazy mood. I'm going to go into my controller and I'm going to change it to a sequential. That means all I have to do is that. And go. Ooh, gas would be good. Did I get gas when I left? No. Why not? Oh, because there's gas right here. Okay, we'll get the gas there. Suspect the little light's going to go on saying you need gas. I've got 600k to go and I've got gas for yeah, 400. But it's a nice, we're in northern Brazil, nice clouds, nice dirt road. Euro goodies. What the hell am I pulling here? Oh, 32 tons of honey. Oh well. Oh, I love this. Look at these, sorry. Let me go back and look at that just so you can appreciate the, whatever the hell they've done. Oh, this is a burnt out truck? Garbage? Oh, maybe it's garbage. I'm not sure what that shit is, but there was a house there or something. Maybe at one time. Not now. There is what? I don't know, what is it? Well, he's selling stuff. Hi. I'm not sure what he's selling. But to have a coffee, instead of a coffee, and drive here. It's cold. It's, well, if it's lucky, it'll go up to 13 today. Oh, sorry, we were trying to pass. I was trying to get around that rock. I probably had room, but that was weird. So they certainly have a variety of vegetation and landscape here, right? Put a lot of work into this. The guy or the team. Well, it's 2 o'clock here in Ottawa, 2:19. So I thought I might get some viewers in the evening. I'm not gonna get my Sydney. Oh no, she's not in Sydney. She's in London on holiday. Not a lot of horsepower here. What engine do I have? What do I have in this? 730. See, I need like an 850. Why don't I have an 850? Profiles. Hopefully we don't crash the game. Oh, Brazil Nora, because we're not sure what mods we can put in here. Got this. What the hell does that give me? That's supposed to give me a powerful engine. Did it? Engine sounds. Mac engine. Oh, I wonder if I can put the cat in here. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if I could put the cat engine that I've got in my ETS in here. Let's look through the workshop for engine. Powerful Caterpillar engines. Ooh, Cat 1603. Is this going to give me the 3480E? I think I'd like that. So that's not going to give me the horsepower I'm looking for, is it? This one might. The see, I can put in a 739. I wonder if that would what it would sound like. Could try it. After I drop off. 1000 powerful engines mod. So the 800 supposedly gives me 800, 900. Maybe I just never looked at it. Last time I stopped off. Continue the game. Next time I get to a garage, which would be Oh, here? No. Yes, I think so. Okay. Yeah, we'll gas up and we'll see what we can do. Oh, we'll run out of road, that's what we'll do. Bump here, what? Let me look at those options again. Obviously, popular Caterpillar by Scarbike. Really? See, 736, 936. See, the best I can do is 675, but I want to do more than that. So this one's going to give me, see, if you look at my truck that I have here, where am I? Continue our game. Sorry, I'm just browsing, trying to find a nicer truck engine. I got a Caterpillar engine in my ETS truck, and I really like the sound of them. So I'm wondering if I can do the same thing here. Just wanted to do that. So what have I got? I got a 730, so I got to go better than 730. This one allegedly gives me better than 730. We'll see. See, I'll stop and I'll for gas and I'll see what I get. So here we are on a highway that has become less of a highway. This is what happens in Brazil sometimes. And then you pull over like this. We can share this. Oh, I may as well stay over here. Tractor. I got a lot of room actually. Yeah, we're good. And we will transition usually through mud. And then highway. Aries, hello. Just noticed you popped up there. How are you doing, my friend? I'm back in Brazil here. I did my babysitting. My granddaughter. She's 3, I guess. I forget. Cute little thing. Walking, talking, getting into trouble. Loved having Grandpa there. They had to try to put her down for a nap. I guess about just before 1. And her dad was describing the problem they're having to get her to stay down for a nap, and the battles they're going through, and read a story and then sit there and see how it works. Well, I read her a couple of stories, and then she wanted a book, so I gave her the book. I sat down in the rocking chair, and 2 minutes later I looked up, and she's lying on her back. She got the book over her face. Just sunk right out. So I went down and told her father. Yep. It took me about 3 minutes to get her to sleep. Oh, issues with ATS 1.35. My only issue was video. Getting the video working. And I think it was because I had leftover video parameters from the last time. So rather than just play American Truck Series, I had to actually select, play DX9, which I did, and it worked fine. And then it was, okay, so let's play DX11. Okay, let's get fixed first. And that worked fine, so I went back to, so I stayed at, just went to play, and that picked the last option, which was DX11. It works fine. I get great FPS, so. Okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to repair things, just in case, I don't know, wheels. Yeah. And then we're going to look at a better engine. Now our current engine is 730 horsepower. See, that's what happened. I put this other mod in and it's not working. So let me go here. This is the one I have. It's supposed to give me adds new engines with blah 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 blah. Paste it as first mod in the mod list. Well, I think it was at one point. For the yep, there's my Scania. Not working? Yep, not working. No worky. So I like this cat, but like I said, I got a 750, I think now. Do I? Yeah, I got a 730, so I need to go better than 730. This cat pack might be cool because I love the cat engine. It's going to be 675, so that's not a good idea. This one, well, maybe this is going to give me. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, we have to go to the mod manager. I forgot to enable that one. Driving west just passed the game crashes. Yeah. Well, I've heard of people having game crashes. I haven't had any yet. Or holes. And I'm on DX11 and it's smooth. I'm getting 60 and I'm using the ultra setting and I'm getting 60 FPS. Oh, it's just smoking for me, but other than that. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do something better in engines now. Ah, look at this, 1400 HP. No, I don't want. I just want to go better than that. So I'll go to 936. Oh, that's crashing the same place. That's too bad. That sucks. Let's try this 936. See what it sounds like. See if it starts like a cat. Well, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens with the maybe the revs will be different. Panda, hello, how are you? I'm just doing an afternoon run here. Doing good, Panda. Aries is too bad. I've been lucky that I haven't. Oh, in related news, my grandson. No, same shift ranges, so. Nothing much changed. I just got more horsepower. Yes, in related news, my grandson wants to come. Well, it's going to visit. In July, the first week of July. Oop. My son said they need a babysitter for. Oh, damn it. His 11-year-old. Either my place or his place. Well, it's easier for them to drop him off here on the way to work. So I'll do that. Drop him off in the morning, and then we'll play for the day, and then pick him up on the way home. But he wants to get into Twitch streaming too, so. Grandpa will help him get into Twitch. Oh. I may be putting links up for you people here to my grandson's Twitch. It's likely going to be an 11-year-old playing Minecraft. Playing it very well, but he definitely doesn't have the patience for truck driving. Although he might try it. I could do that. I could just see if he wants to. Lord knows there's enough. There seem to be enough 11-year-olds driving here. And he has the added benefit, he doesn't seem to be an idiot. Bus driving? No, I don't like bus driving. I tried it. Sorry, do you mean for me? For my grandson or for me? I didn't like bus driving. It was just not enough variety. Truck driving, I can explore wherever I want to go. I can pick whatever cargoes I want, configure my truck, do all that sort of stuff. The bus driving is just, yeah. No, I don't think he'd want the bus. He's Minecraft and I don't know. You know, shoot him up. He's 11. Ah, that's good. My second coffee. Had a coffee this morning, or 3/4. My mug was screwy. And then I was babysitting at my granddaughter, and her dad made me a mug of coffee, and then he like a filter coffee, a French press type thing, and then after he made it for me, he came back out of his office and admitted that it was a decaf by accident. Did I want a caffeinated one? And he was busy trying to get work done, so I know I'm good. But I really needed my second hit of the day. Now, last night, my second hit of the day, I finished my coffee after 6 p.m. I was awake in the middle of the night. So, have a delayed reaction there. So I seem to go a little better with this. But it's not the same, it's not the same Caterpillar implementation. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put one of those genuine Clatterpillars, they're called, because I think they're called Clatterpillars. I'd read Caterpillar has a pre-combustion chamber of some sort. Has a nice sound, so I think that's what I'll do. I'm stuck in my six-speed automatic now. I'm being lazy. Maybe I'll just downgrade to that cheaper Caterpillar. Oh, here we go with more Mystery Road. What the hell? Where is the road? Okay, the road's here. Well, this is one of these things where it's water. I think it's supposed to be water. I don't know if we... Yeah, we show water. So this is a northern Brazil highway. Notice the lack of signs warning you that there's a bumpy road ahead, or that it might be flooded. I guess they figure, what, we're gonna put signs? Weren't you here yesterday? Oh, this poor bugger, this caravan on a tour. So I can feel the the feedback's kicking at me here. It's not that deep. It's never that deep. It's just, I don't know. This is not something you're just rattling the teeth. Rattling the fillings out of this poor trucker's teeth here. It's like a ride, riding a bull in a bar, one of those mechanical bulls. Oh, there's the road over there. Okay. Oh, another caravan. Poor suckers. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to downgrade to the Caterpillar engine, which I think was 675. So it's going to be a challenge, but then I'll upgrade from the 6 to the 10-speed transmission. There was a 10 that had a really nice low end, so... So I'm looking forward to get my son got me into Twitch streaming a couple of years ago, but he never really got very far into it. So when I just was getting going on it, I could ask him questions. Hey Matt, how about this? That he'd give me answers, and quickly he was like, I don't know, ask Google. I don't know, ask somebody on the forum. You're past me, Dad. No. I'll have to see if my grandson what do you want, if he can. There's games he can play online, so he could probably stream from here too. It'll be like going to camp, eh? We'll do some gaming, My library's closed, but he's not big on library. Bowling alley is still open. We can go and try to bowl again. We're both pathetic. Really bad. He needs to, oh, this is one of the, I've done this. This is like driving in spin tires. Oh, it's not water. It's just rough looking ground, but you know, spin tires, when you go through the same place back and forth and it's just torn all to shit. Yep. I feel like I'm in a YouTube video for trucking in Brazil. Yep, I'm behind somebody slow, but I don't really care. Oh, no, I will, because no, I won't pass him. Come on now, you can do it. Oops. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna stop for me. Thanks, guys. Oops, my bad. How much weight do I have? Oh, 32 tons, so... If I downgrade... Wow, everybody waving? Why is everybody waving? Are they cameras? What the hell was all that about? I downloaded it from a webpage. I downloaded it from the interwebs. Just a second, I'll Devagar? Yeah, Devagar. Whoever Devagar is. Oh, maybe here it was here. Ooh, there it is. Why can I not find it? Well, no, I yeah, I'll put it on Discord. I don't know where it is. I had it. I found it. Maybe I need to go north. Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry, and now Google wants to use my microphone. I have no idea what key that was. Okay, yes, you talked me into it. I'm going just back to driving. Well, it was annoying me because I thought, oh, I know where that was. Because I was checking it before I started, and I forget whatever I put into Google, it popped up exactly the page I wanted. Yeah. I had to translate it, but I'll find it and I'll put it up on Discord. Oh, I know what it is. Yes, so that's what I was going to do. I was going to see what's here. Oh, more stuff. Okay, well, I'm going to powder fill Caterpillar engines. Cat 1683 engine pack. 1683. That's a 1970s Caterpillar 1683. Had an OTR, which is on the road, I guess. Modified version of D343 bulldozer engine, associated with the Caterpillar nickname. And the best you get is a 675 horsepower, but you know, I'm good with that. Over the road. Okay, that was close. Hey, bikers. Well, scooters. Biker dudes, scooter dudes. Tractors. Oh, there it is. Hopefully nobody was trying to pass me as I do this. That annoying guy. The same guy yesterday that just dropped his trailer in the road, well, on the sidewalk. No, we have to do mods first. Sorry, I have to enable that mod, don't I? Caterpillar 1683. We'll take this one out because it didn't work, and that one out because it didn't work. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's repair something here. Okay, so engine. We're going to put a Caterpillar 675. Okay, and transmission, we're going to put a now there's a retarder built into this engine. Jake didn't work in Caterpillar, so they built in a hydraulic retarder. I've learned that. Spicer. I'd like an Opticruise, please. An Opticruise to go. 12, please. So that's not bad. 2.71 or 12. 12. I guess I should put the retarder just in case I want to use it. So 2.71 or 3.08. 3.08 is going to be better. 11 to 1. That's the gear 1 to gear 12 or whatever range. This one has less of a range between 12 and 1. So it's going to be, the gears going to be tighter together. Probably shift a little sooner. But it's got a higher rear differential, so it's going to be better hauling up hills. We have hills on this map. So let's take that one. It's my rationale. Okay. Let's start it. You hear that? When you stop it, what does it sound like when you stop it? One of my ATS truck takes even longer to stop. Nice clatter. Oh, there's a whistle too, I think. There's the whistle of the supercharger. Yep. Oh, and it's a... And look at those rev, look at these shift points. Just like the, yeah, 1500 to 2000 basically is the range for, it appears, for a Caterpillar engine for whatever reason. You're right. Maybe it is a turbo. I don't know. Now, I can't remember. I know in the documentation, he said the one in the ATS, the guy for the mod. If you look up that Caterpillar mod, the one that gave me the 3408 on ATS, in the mod description, he said something about the... see, I don't think this one says anything about a... it also gives you the Spicer 18-speed compound transmission. Oh, which might be fun to drive. It's a 6-speed main box and a 4-speed back end. So, good luck with that. Low, under, direct, and overdrive gears. It says you'll have peak torque at around 1400 RPM and peak horsepower around 2000. As a result, you get the most out of the engine around 750 to 1800, shift point at 1900. Well, that's what it's doing. I've got the automatic. Oops, there's out of gear there. I'm trying to get the there, so you can see the, yeah, see where it's shifting. That seems to be where it wants to go. I think I have auto Jake on here, which is that would be the hydraulic retarder that they mentioned that they put in because they couldn't do Jakes. Yeah, automatic engine brake. Okay. I guess the problem, Aries, are you still there? Yeah, I think you're still there. Okay, so what's the difference between, maybe I don't know the difference between a turbo and a supercharger. Well, it's not a terrible highway, but oh look, we're going to change now that we're very, very bad pavement. Now we're back in. Oh, now we're into red dirt. This is the sort of stuff that you see people being towed through in Brazil in the rainforest. I think it's like this because the ground is so rich from all the vegetation. Okay, supercharger is powered by the crank, yes, with the belt. Ah, okay. Because I think I had a turbo, yes. I had a Corvair. My Corvair? I had a car, or drove a car with a turbo, and there was that delay. You stepped on the gas, and there was the delay before the turbo kicked in. So... turbo lag, because it makes sense, because you're waiting for the exhaust gases to spin it up faster before it can produce more exhaust gas to spin up faster. You know, so there's, yes. Or yeah, supercharger. So yeah, superchargers are things you see on dragsters. The great big thing sitting on top of the engine, the wide belt running up to it. So a supercharger, well, both of them I guess are basically air compressors. I love it. Almost every time you see those little cement things that are protecting something on the side of the road, there's some idiot who's run into them, you know. Makes it fine down the highway until he's, oh shit, look, cement, oh shit, I hit it. You can sit in here and get seasick, I guess. Mel's not getting out in this mud. And what do we have here? Oh, just dirt. Good. I had to look to see what we were doing. Oh, this guy's been dying to pass me. Good luck. Can you imagine driving a car on those kind of roads? Like a regular... Well, you're not going to drive a little low-slung Honda. Oh, it's 30 here. So you felt you just had to pass me so you could go to the speed limit. Is that it? What a jerk you are. Oh, it's gonna get bad up here again, so. Good thing I didn't try to pass you. Now the, I think you've noticed the car is not, it's hard to tell, but the car is not bouncing. And if we go over mud and stuff like that, the car just goes through it. You know, the AI, they haven't modeled the AI to react to. I wonder what kind of mileage you get with that, eh? Uh, 18 liters. Depends where you are. Jesus. Liters per 100K. Looks like really shitty mileage compared to lower rev engine, but oh, good rain. Luckily they haven't modeled that. Can you imagine if this really was modeled rain and they just automatically changed it into greasy gumbo? Wouldn't that be fun? So there we are, second coffee of the day. Crash bang wallop. That's better. Well, actually, if you want to do better, we can, I got front ones, and I got roof ones. So we're just blinded by the light. So like I was saying yesterday, my last coffee was 6. That was a bad idea. So. Oh, I got to, sorry, my screens get screwed up. There we go. I see, I can see that I have somebody from Germany, somebody from the UK, and somebody from Canada. Maybe. Doesn't do a good job of, I mean, I have that on my, if you look on my stream, down below the stream, but it doesn't always do a good job of tracking them. Excuse me. Bit of a bison farm over there. Geez, it's only, you know, it's only 17. There, look at that. Doesn't that light up your town? Excuse me. Oh, there's another repair place there. They're all over the place. And gas stations. Good. I'm good. Well, that would have been a good gas station. Just pulled through the shrubbery. That's that Jake kicking in. Yeah. Yeah, I made myself another 16-ounce coffee. Dark roast. ETA Friday, and when do we have to be there? Oh, Friday 14:57. The ETA is Friday 4:32. So could do sometime. I'm thinking I might change engines because I don't like the sound of the whistle is annoying. I'm not convinced I like the sound of this. I like the cat sound on the that I have an ATS. I like that sound, but this one I'm not sure if I like the implementation he's done of the sound. So. Next town, now that I want another change is probably not going to give me one for ages. Seems the bunch there. Yep, next time is when I get to there. But it's there somehow. I guess, somehow. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, that's what's happening. Good construction. What's happening? Oh yeah, but I don't like this, Oh, could have gone even later than that. On the edge of the time zone. We're on the edge of the time zone. I'm not sure what's happening there. What is this here? Oh, that's what I was afraid it was. Chewed up highway. Yeah. I think I'll probably keep the 12 speed with the retarder. But I'll change the engine back to whatever my other options were. I think it was a 900 cat that didn't sound like a cat. I was gonna say, oh, so we're finally onto good highway? No. Or dirt. I suspect, but I suspect once we get up here, we'll be on highway. Highways and byways. even a roundabout. How fancy can you get? Little town. Dirt roads. Weird, eh? I assumed that was a straight through road, but I realized not necessarily. Dude, that truck is plowed right into that shed. Rocketing up this hill. Oh, it's only 30. I wonder why they do that. Why bother to limit it if it's such a... Well, it's not that steep, but it is dirt, which gives you different traction in this game. Or it can, depending on your... What you do as a map maker. Deary me. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. My library branch, which is moved. Deary me. I was debating whether to have another coffee or a beer. I can tell you what a beer is going to do to me. Oh, actually, I wonder if I got to do... don't go away. Just let me check this here. Books. Where's the thing? This is books. Library. Maybe. Maybe I got books to pick up. What do we got? Shelves, my borrowing. What do we do? Total items. Oh, 2. Ready for pickup, 0. Okay. So, oh yeah. Those 2 books, okay. Better read them. Excuse me. One I'd renewed, and I think it expires in a few days, so get at it. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Oh yeah, so I'm going to get into town here and change that engine out again because the cat is not as exciting as I'd hoped. I'm not sure what the repair place looks like. Oh, maybe it's on the corner so I can tell whether I need to turn or not. Maybe it's right here. Wait a minute. Where's the driveway? That's interesting. How come you've done that? Bunch of jerks. Drive across the grass here, because nobody ever paves the entranceway into their dealerships. No idea why. Oops, did we not, there we are. Okay, so, first we have to go here and get those mods back in. Oh. I think I've got the biggest 3408. That's one I was driving at ETS yesterday. I like the sound of it. There was the occasional sound. Mine occasionally sounded like it was grinding itself apart, but that was my shifting. We can't blame the mod for that, the engine for that. Okay, so there was this, and then there was this, which gave powerful Caterpillar engines that didn't sound like powerful Caterpillar engines. And I think that's what I need to do. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you how big an engine it gives you, but no, maybe it's just, you know, maybe just the eye of the beholder or something. Mine didn't sound that. You listened to mine. You were on the other day when I was driving mine, weren't you? Didn't sound that bad. Engine. See, so this just has a bigger than I want, but that's okay. I'll leave the transmission at the retarded one. Confirm. See, that's a standard truck sound, I think. That's the standard SCS. Mm-hmm. Oops. Possibly need gas soon. Kind of lugging it out here, eh? I mean, this is the 936 horsepower. Maybe it's just, and that was the lower Isn't that weird? Why did it get brighter all of a sudden? No, this is going to be interesting. How the hell do we get out of here? Are we supposed to go... I wonder if I can thread my way through that shit. Because I suspect these are real traffic cones. Made out of steel, bolted into the ground. Oh, you know, screw it. Oh, good lad. Thank you for not turning this way. Oops. Excuse me. Pardon me. Ooh, that guy's gonna get upset. Way to block the intersection, Gramps. Okay, you guys go now. Go, go, go. Jesus. Okay. Well, what do you mean something's wrong with your game? The noise? The rocker noise? Or is something else died in your game? There was another mod today. The mod today added a couple of voices, that was all. ETS, or the ATS, I think. Ooh, I should have got... What the hell was that? Oh, that thing that everybody else hits. Jesus, you're having a bad time. Do you have any other map mods? Do you have any other map mods on? That's what I got. I don't have a, I don't have any, I'm using my regular profile. I don't have any map mods enabled, but what I did is I took all the map mods that were in the mod folder and moved them to a backup folder. Because when you load the game, it loads everything in the mod folder, even if you're not going to use it. Loads and unloads. And I remember I had a problems once with the Dalton Highway sticking around like that. Even though I wasn't using it, it got loaded and unloaded, and it screwed up my game. So I had to physically move the Dalton Highway map mods to a backup folder, so that the game would not even try to load them and unload them. So, oh, you don't have any map mods on the PC. Okay, well, there goes that theory. Yeah, I mean that's what they recommend. Yes, I mean they also say look at your game log.txt, but I can never tell anything from that. I usually have all sorts of errors and warnings in my game log.txt, so Oh, I'm not tired anymore. As tired. Maybe need to get a beer. Maybe that'll perk me up. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back. Do a beer run here. Well, just the kitchen. Not much of a run. Ah, yes. Stable version. I hear you, friend. Now, which should be soon. I mean, if another repair place. I guess they have a lot of garages because these roads beat the shit out of trucks. If Washington is coming out in June, and we're into the first week of June already, then they're going to have to finish 1.35 before Washington comes out, or they're going to have a hell of a lot of complaints and problems. So I'm guessing it's going to go this week, stable. And then once that happens, people can start updating all their mods and stuff. Oops. There we go. I have the mic on? I have the mic on. I used to use the mic switch, and I found the mic switch was too noisy. This thing here, when you put it on and off, I got mic pops and shit like that, so I just bound a key. My numpad minus key, top right corner, as a toggle. Mic off, mic on in OBS Studio. Maybe you told me to do that. I don't know. It was like, whoa. Something I can pass on to my grandson. There we go, another craft beer. I was in the liquor store. I don't know if I told you this. I was in the liquor store the other day, and somebody was, the guy was, one of the employees there, he was, somebody had been looking for Bud Orange. And he was showing the guy, here's where it is, and he said, yeah. And he was saying, he was trying to push it a bit, and I said, Bud Orange, you're just gonna ruin an already mediocre orange drink. So I'm not a Bud or Coors Light or regular beer fan at all now. Oops. Geez, there was a gas station back there too, wasn't there? Oh, we only got 46 kilometers to go. We're good. I'm into, well, like I call it craft beer, the new wine. Even Ontario craft beers in the liquor store. Now they're talking about privatizing, not private, they're talking about, our premier is talking about getting votes by promising everybody that he's going to break the monopoly of the beer store, and he's going to allow convenience stores to carry beer. They're not going to have nearly the variety. I go to my liquor store and there's a couple of shelves that are just Ontario craft beer. And it's just local, really, because I can go into one in Toronto or Barrie and I'll find a slightly different selection. I go through and I try new, I'm always trying new ones, and I always forget whether I like them or not. 6.8%. I avoid those. Anything that's dark, anything that's flavored with crap, no. A bit of grapefruit is good. There's one that has a bit of grapefruit. Pink fuzz. When it first came out, my local had it, and one of the waitresses there, one of the servers, she'd occasionally say, "So, what are you going to have? Feel like a bit of fuzz?" And she sort of raise an eyebrow and do a little hand movement down towards her nether regions. It's like, "Oh, Shannon, you dirty little girl." So, of course, that's what people order now. Ow! That was nasty. 20 kilometers. What do we got? Okay. We'll make it, but that was a nasty bump. They aren't usually that bad. See, this is a quieter engine here. That nasty red thing, I should put a piece of tape on it. I have a check engine light that comes off and on in my car, too. As far as my garage can tell, it's the O2 sensor on the catalytic converter. Not worthwhile fixing yet, because it's kind of intermittent. Coffee. I do like my coffee. Well, wait a minute. What time is it? What time is it where you're at there? That's what I thought. I can't drink coffee that late. It hits me at 4 in the morning. Well, I think that's what happened. I think they discovered that Corona, and maybe Corona fits lime because the particular taste of Corona. So they figured, well, geez, people are drinking Corona with lime. Why don't we just run amok and put all sorts of fruit in with beer? Well, now they got these shandies or whatever they call them. Yeah. But no, I agree. Under 5%, and there's no point. Friend of mine, I feel sorry for a friend of mine. He was a steady. Can I get fill up here? Just looking at the gas station. Friend of mine is a drinker of Coors Light Draft. Which I know is, first of all, it's light, and second of all, it's Coors. So any beer that one of their main marketing things was these cans that showed the beer as being really, really cold, because I guess it's you know, it's like some wines that had to be really, really cold to taste good. It is. It's gnat's piss. It's terrible stuff. Well, I mean, it's for people. But the thing is, poor Gilles, he had some kind of virus. We'll just drive right across the highway here. He had some kind of virus infection before Christmas. And he's 50, I guess. And he damaged his, and they discovered it damaged his heart muscle. And they were saying that alcohol stresses your heart. His heart, so he has to take it easy, you know, running up and down the stairs. We're teasing him, you know. No more nights of wild sex. He's fairly celibate, not by choice, so. But they said for your heart to repair itself, you need to stop drinking for a year. So he drinks Heineken, bottles of Heineken 0%. Like, he doesn't even go for like a, you can get light beer that's like 2%. It has a bit of a beer taste, but I should try, actually I should try a bottle of his Heineken. See how bad it is. It's Heineken 0%. So it must taste somewhat beer-like to drink it, instead of like, I'll have a Pepsi. Maybe it's just, I know. So I was just thinking, it must have a, it must taste somewhat beer-like. It must taste, it might taste as much like beer as Coors Light does. Which is, the bar is set pretty low there. Okay, so I want to go, I want to go anywhere up here. I want to go to the right, anything to the right. And heavy would be good. Oh, like, yeah, sugar, tubes. Tubes are good. Potatoes, what else we got? Rice, container full of rice. Sealed container. Ooh, this thing. Gun Primor. Okay, let's do, but let's do route length. Okay, we're not going that way. Sorry, let's just go like this. Okay, let's. No. Oh, where are we going? We're going to Para or Amapa or Tocantins. Okay. See, we're not going to these places. Like this, Para, see? Para or Tocantins, that'd be nice. Or what was the other one? Amapa. Amapa. Oh, and a ferry boat. Well, that'd be interesting. Which one did I like before? Which one did I like again? Para. That one. That one. Saco de arroz. Bring out saco de arroz. A whole, like, sacks of it. Not just a truck of arroz, but sacks of arroz. Like a shitload of arroz. Yeah, so we'll take that. Whatever it is. Oh, perhaps it's from here. Was it? Should have looked. No, it's just down the road. Top's giving it us, you know. Now you've, now I have to, I'm gonna have to waste. Maybe I'll just get a sip, or I'll just ask the server lady for a glass, a small glass. I'll just take a mouthful out of his beer bottle and see how much it tastes like gnat's piss. Well, how much it tastes like low calorie, no alcohol gnat's piss. I never even looked to see where it's from. Guess it was C-Plan. Hopefully it was, because this is where I'm at. Yes, it is. Okay, Saco de Arroz. Okay. So, Saco. Cell plan. Cell plan's boring, eh? Schwarzenmuller. Schwarzenmuller is good. What do we had? We had that. We had... Oh, how big was the Schwarzenmuller? It's just a single one. Yeah, that's good. Let's go with that one. Sacos and Sacos. Thank God for power steering, eh? My sister's got a... I think an Audi Fox, an old one. And it's got manual steering. And she's got fibromyalgia, plus she's old. So, parking is a challenge for her. Luckily in a way, since she's got fibromyalgia, which is one of these almost a syndrome, hard to diagnose, hard to treat, she has a handicap sticker. So she can usually find a easy place to park. Strangely enough, she got shit one time for... What have I done? Strangely enough. It's like, why is this such a light load? Strangely enough. Oh, nobody's ever done that before. She got shit for not using her her sticker. There we go. She pulled into a liquor store, and it was her fibromyalgia also comes and goes. Some days you feel tired, and sometimes you don't. That day she felt a little up. So she thought, I'll leave the handicap spot. There's only one there. I'll leave it for somebody who really needs it. So she parked a few spots away. And then there was an off-duty cop. Saw that she had a handicap sticker and was not in a handicap spot, and gave her shit for not parking in a handicap spot. You're saying, well, you have to park in a handicap. That's why you have the sticker. That's why you give a sticker, so you can do that. You can't decide whether you want to use it or not. And yeah, I forget how she resolved it. She did not move her car, and she did not tell him to fuck off. But my sister has... Oh, geez, I bet I was supposed to get this fixed, eh? My sister has issues with cops. She just doesn't like their attitudes. Some of them are kind of arrogant. Exactly, and he's off duty. And even if he was on duty, that it's not a criminal offense to... Oh, fuck. It's not a criminal offense to not use your handicap sticker. Look at this shit on the right. This all plastic and pollution? So like I said, she has issues with cops being jerks, and this guy certainly didn't help. Yeah, it is. It's out of his jurisdiction. There is no jurisdiction. There's nobody. There's. Oh, I see what you mean. It's probably bylaws, anyways. Whether you park in a handicapped spot or not, it's not a cop. It's a bylaw thing. And a bylaw officer would have. Okay, so no, it comes and goes, and today's been fairly good. So I thought that I'd just park a few spots away. One of the treatments for fibromyalgia is to push yourself if possible and get a bit extra exercise. So I'm getting a bit exercise, and I'm leaving a spot for somebody who's really handicapped. She probably would have, 95% of enforcement officers would have given her a high five. I know. I know. It's just so... It's funny. Oh well. So welcome, folks. I'm going from, just in case you've just joined me, where the hell am I? I'm in northern Brazil on the map. Oh, let me try again to find the map. Helps if I put ETS. No, I keep getting the profile for version 2. Ah, well, screw it. It's there for you. Anyways, here's the... No, that's an old one. I want to do a link to that. It's on a mod land. Somebody's probably just stolen it, the bastards, and put it up there. So, anyways, like I said, I will, when I finally do finish, I will find this mod and I'll put it up on. Yeah, I mean, I had a friend that I worked with on a Toronto cop. I worked with him. He was working with youth at risk in Toronto, and the parole system than that, and redirecting youth who were tagging, stealing cars, shoplifting, whatever the hell they were doing, into a mural program in the back alleys. And you initially got to just be a grunt worker, painting a wall before it got a mural on it, but then you could start helping and start learning, and it was funded. The community associations liked it because if you put a mural, if you cover up graffiti in your back alley behind your store with a nice mural, it does not get tagged. So this guy got it. He was a really nice guy to work with, and some of his co-workers were too. But I agree, that seems to be the exception. And maybe it's because there's not a lot of training to be a cop. Not a lot of really sophisticated testing, I don't think. And they really want a certain kind of mindset. And they do give them, a lot of power and weapons. So you sort of get what you pay for, or get what you aim for. And you get, drug dealers and development, developers or whatever. You get all sorts of crooks that know that these cops are Well, they're just paid a regular salary, and they've given a lot of autonomy into their job, so you can slip them some cash and they'll do you favors. No, it's too bad. All to say, our cops are not as bad as the cops in some place like Venezuela, where they shoot real bullets at people and that are trying to protest. So. Oh yeah, I was going to show where I was going. Well, the cops here are armed and have tasers, and the problem is they don't always use the taser, or it would be just, the sergeant would have a taser. Everybody's got a gun, but, oh, we can use this taser? Better call the sergeant, because he's been trained in its use. Really? Well, why don't you just shoot this guy in the leg and let him lie there until the guy comes with the taser, and then you can tase the shit out of him. So, I'm going from Aurora through all these little things down here to whatever the hell that is, and then hopefully I can go farther south to whatever the hell that is. So that's our adventure. And if anybody has the link to the Brazil 2.0 map that I have, here's what it's called. Base on Norte, Brazil 2.0, ETS2 1.34 by whatever he is. So, that's the map. Ooh, YouTube. YouTube. I suspect if you follow one of those YouTube links, UK's armed response teams. Well, I understand that, and UK, you also have my sympathy, because I understand that you also have visiting you today, Donald Trump. He was having lunch with the Queen, I think today or yesterday. Hopefully he did not call the Queen nasty. He thinks the mayor of London is a loser and short. I don't know. Yes, farmers have shotguns. Oh, interesting. In Canada, I have a number of guns, but I haven't used them in decades. In Canada, we are allowed we've got a hunting culture. Well, I guess you do in Britain too, but we've got a hunting culture. So we're allowed long guns, rifles, shotguns. I'm not allowed to buy an AK-47 to go out shooting rabbits. And I've sucked it up and gotten over that. And there's a long gun registry in Canada. And there's fairly strict rules on who and how and when you can buy guns and sell guns and exchange guns and carry guns. And I guess that's because, well, we don't have the NRA lobbying the shit out of us. Our conservative, the conservative party here, which is more right wing, they are very pro-gun, but not so much to be really annoying. Oh yeah, that's right. So we can't do concealed carry or anything in Canada. Yeah, well, yeah, hunting with a compound bow would be fun. And more challenge. I mean, yes, you can hunt with a bazooka, but my girlfriend's, are they married? Sister's partner. He is. Oh, look at that. The hell's that? Bomber. He's ex-special forces, so he's into guns, but a nice, gentle guy. And he has gone on a couple of hunting trips to Africa and come back with a Cape buffalo head, stuff like this. But they would hunt Cape buffalo, and then he'd get the head, and the local village would get the meat. And he hunts in British Columbia for bear, bighorn sheep, and stuff like that, and deer, moose. They have moose out there. Anyways, that all goes in the freezer. Oh, that's interesting. So I just looked at that. Although I would hope that they would be paying you a lot of money, because I would think if I'm driving a truck and there is a holdup, I'm thinking, you're not, it's just like somebody goes in the bank and says, you know, fill this bag with money. The teller is not about to leap over the counter and try to wrestle the bank robber to the ground. They're like, go for it. And if I was a truck driver and somebody wanted to take my load, if I had cigarettes or whatever like this, and I would certainly not want to get into a shootout. I would not even want a sign on the side of my truck saying driver is armed, because then everybody else is going to be armed. So. Oh, I might be speeding here. See, we're never going to get up to 12 in this game. Not on this map. I'm at 11. Okay, so there I'm at 12, but I'm at the bottom 12, like 1,000 RPM. Excuse me, 1,000 RPM, so. And I'm doing 78, so I might get to 90. I would probably go off the road first. Ah, I getcha. Okay, yes. Yes, I was watching somebody I follow online, it won a Polish girl, and at one point she was driving up. At one point she was driving north of Edmonton in the summer up to oil fields, driving actually a double. I think a double of sand for fracking. And she stopped at one point because it was really beautiful to take some photos of the sunset and landscape and stuff like that. And Pipa had cautioned her. So, about or maybe she heard noises in the bush. She was like, ooh, never mind, I'm just getting back in the truck now. I'm just a little girl from Poland, and this could be Canadian. Wildlife. See, this is not a bad sounding engine. Well, look, real highway. Just realized. On the ubiquitous pile of garbage there by the side of the road. So speaking of ATS, do you enjoy the voice navigation? Anybody out there using the voice navigation in ATS or in 1.35? It's in both platforms, I guess. I really should print out a story, I guess, and walk over to my local. Check out the new library location. I think I'll do that. What will I do? I'll go to 415 here. That's true. That's true. Although I managed... Look at this, eh? Look at this stuff here. Burnt out something and trucks. Just crap. It's like a dump. And my understanding is this is written by one or more, like a team of people from North Brazil. So I don't think you're going to get Brazilians writing in saying, hey, how dare you show that there's garbage in our... Hey, Senor Avocado, thank for the follow. Are you from Brazil? Now, is that Senor Avocado or Senora Vacado? Ooh, we're going over something here. What I like about this map is if you go to Google Earth and look at wherever the hell we are. Well, just past Altamira. You'll see water. You'll see this. Whatever this is. Well, looks like a big river and a dam, right? What happens if I annoy people by stopping and flying up into the air? Looking. Whoa, so let's go up in the sky. Oh, there's a ferry boat. We don't want that. Over to there. There's that thing. There's a dam, and it doesn't go there, and there's water up there, but like they don't go forever, but still. Whatever the hell this is, just a river, I guess, that you're going across. We're not doing that, but we could if we wanted to. So, whatever the hell it is. Oh, we do go here. Do we? Or do we? Ah, we got choices. Well, you just want to go down across the river. If there's one that goes way the hell up there, don't want it. Ah, yes, see? So there's one that goes way the hell up. Belomonte. Belomonte 2, Belomonte 1. You want the 10-minute trip? Yeah, we're just going across there. Otherwise, we'd be way far away from everything. Anything. Clunk clunk. There was one ferry connection in this, so I came off and there was a, like I had to ford through water. Didn't really match. Probably looked the same as this though. Okay, thank you. ETA Saturday 15:20. And when do you want me there? Saturday 21:22. So I don't think I'm gonna finish this trip. Yeah, I said I was gonna drive till 4:15, which is in 3 minutes, and then I have to maybe print out a story or two to bring to my local and go for a walk. Where do I stop though? Nope. Just looking for a pullover so I could just pretend that I'm stopping legally. Here, I guess. Geez, is there gas there? There's not gas there. Oh well. I keep forgetting to put these on. Look at this. Look at this. There we go. Now we're going. Oh, there was lights there because they were working at night. That was kind of cool. Oop. Thought we were going to hit more nasty bumps. No, but we're not going to go very fast on this sort of stuff. Oh, it says 40. Oh, we're not doing 40, obviously. No need to do 40. Okay, so we'll get to the next town so we find a logical looking place to pull over. See what I mean? Not sure. We got a garage coming up or something. But it'll probably be an opportunity to pretend to rest. I don't use the fatigue simulation because it just seems to be always inconvenient. Either too soon or too late. Didn't trust that. I've hit some of those things and knocked my teeth out, so. Hey, Mickey Mike Gamer, how are you? I'm just about to finish, and I've been streaming for a while. I'm in Brazil. I'm just looking for a place to excuse me, a place to stop up here. Ah, the old Mac. Excuse me. Harry's is on here. He's been having trouble trying to get 1.35 to work, and he thinks he's going to wait for a more stable version. I'm okay with 1.35, but which game are you talking, Mickey, and which version? Yeah, I remember you mentioned the Outlaw. Yeah. Let's just do this, for lack of a better thing to do. There we go. Okay, folks. Sorry, Mickey, I know you just popped in. I'm just popping off. I've been on. How long have I been on? I've been on for 2 hours. Okay, so it's not that bad. So I'm going to shut down, print out a story maybe to bring with me, go to my local, talk to some people, go for a walk, stuff like that. So thanks for viewing, people. If you're a follower, thanks for following. If you want to support me, you can share me with bits. You can subscribe with your Amazon Prime, or you can buy my books. Info about my books is on my stream there. So talk to you later, my friends, and have a nice day or evening, depending on what time zone you're in. So ta-ta.